Everyone has had those moments in which something happened that if you were to tell someone, they probably wouldn't believe it. But thanks to everyone having cameras nowadays, we get to see those moments more often. At the Blonde Pain GT Series race, the track happened to be wet because of the weather, and well, one of the cars simply could not stop spinning. A completely unbelievable moment happened at a baseball game when the announcer managed to catch the foul ball headed to the booth while actively being on call. There are some places in the world in which we simply can't believe they exist. An example of this is a glass water slide 200 meters high in Mount Lawson. It's the only one of its kind. It's completely breathtaking. With security at a train station, we're confused about how the glass door broke. They decided to check the CCTV, which was even more confusing and unbelievable footage to watch. This massive piece of ice breaking off a glacier in which one of the smaller structures shoots out of the water several feet before collapsing. A not so known fact is that gorillas can pick up on some very specific things. A very WTF moment to watch is the gorilla grabbing a hat from a woman and then putting it in its head. A bizarre, unexpected moment at an NBA game happened when Marcus Morris got frustrated and decided to sneakily hit Justin Anderson's head with the ball. And well, he obviously got ejected seconds after. A confusing moment for a chicken happened. They looked at a water valve that seemed way too familiar. So now with the pandemic, buffets are definitely not a good idea. There are still reasons not to trust open buffets at a supermarket in Chicago. A man was caught taking a sip of the soup before deciding if he actually wanted it. It's no secret that bears aren't the most friendly animals. A terrifying moment for a skier happened when he didn't realize the bear was chasing him from the distance while he was going down the mountain. Luckily, the bear ended up getting distracted and stopped chasing him. A ninja-like moment happened when a worker managed to save a glass with a kick mountain goats. Thanks to their hooves, they have the ability to defy gravity in this crazy video. It doesn't make sense. At the Miss Teen USA, a jaw-dropping moment happened, and one of the models was asked, why does she think most Americans can't locate the United States on a map, trying to prompt a response about the lack of geography in the education system. But well, the model went a totally different way.
Yes, that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps.
In Montenegro, a super weird phenomenon happened after a heavy rain, which basically made a tree turn into a water fountain, which lasted for several days because the added pressure pumps water up the roots, having to focus on the chat gameplay and that everything's running perfectly. It can be a lot to keep up. When a Twitch streamer was celebrating her birthday, she didn't realize that the candle was right below her microphone. Even though the NBA players are usually incredibly focused on the game, everyone gets distracted sometimes. Sometimes a funny moment to watch can happen. The cameras caught LeBron James and fellow teammates playing the water bottle challenge during the game. What looked like it was going to be a very bad situation for a man attempting to zip line across the lake turned out to be a good one. When an act of human kindness happened and a tourist decided to help him out in the coolest way possible. Despite the birds not having a reputation of being intelligent, the bird brain is actually incredibly efficient. An unbelievable moment to watch happened when a giant condor flew in to thank a veterinarian who nursed him back to health a few weeks ago. In some parts of the United States, one of the United States cities sent a team of synchronized snowplows to clear the road for incoming traffic. And it's very satisfying to watch, and almost unreal footage to watch comes from a roller skater that manages to pass under a gap the size of a soda bottle. And her flexibility is at another level. During Brazil's national team training in Neymar, and his teammates decided to celebrate his birthday. Well, things quickly escalated from there. When a man was at his job cleaning the floor, he decided it was a good time to show his next level ghost fighting skills. During Christmas time, it's not uncommon to see many houses having decorations up, but a family decided to take it to another level by installing thousands of lights in their house and creating an amazing light show, which will have neighbors in disbelief. Kind of unbelievable. A hilarious moment happened when they were doing interviews on the street with Emma Stone. And while one of the people being interviewed was confused with her and Emma Watson's
favorite Emma Stone movie? Harry Potter?
At the PAC 12 Championships, UCLA athlete Caitlin Ohashi managed to make an amazing routine in which she made flips and bounces look effortless and managed to score an almost perfect 10 at 9.9. Even though they're not too common, blind squirrels actually exist and are able to glide at crazy heights. A 1 in a million moment happened when a climber encountered one of them. In some Asian countries, there's a traditional dance named the lion dance in which multiple people get into a costume, and while the dance is extremely hard to pull off, here's two dancers during practice and their coordination is incredible. Hilarious moment. During a court hearing over Zoom, this happened when one of the lawyers accidentally had a cat filter on, and well, he obviously had to make sure his fellow Zoom member knew he wasn't actually a cat.
I'm here live, I'm not a cat.
Even though parasailing is generally safe, there are some things you simply can't control. Two friends went parasailing, and from the distance, they saw they were getting pretty close to a shark. Luckily, nothing happened, but probably a very scary moment for both of them. It's always cool to see when NBA fans make half-court shots for hundreds of thousands of dollars, but an unbelievable moment happened when a couple was invited to attempt to make a shot for $500,000. And well, a 1 in a million moment happened. A very scary moment caught on camera happened in Louisiana, which massive electrical sparks went across power lines. Being able to see in third person seems good in theory, but when a team of professional football players got VR headsets to see themselves from above, things didn't go too well. A cool invention to see are these sand curtains, in which basically you flip the glass. In a few seconds, you can get the complete privacy curtains off.